At the moment in the drivers, we have Reed on the top of the drivers and Red Bull on top of the constructors standings. So let's see if Red Bull can further extend their lead. But remember, last time out in Baku, Jack had a crash with Dennis in the Aston Martin. I think he was in the McLaren for that race. But that has let Reed go further, and that race, because Reed wasn't able to attend that race, that could have let Jack catch up to Reed in his championship campaign. And now E1 obviously being the winner of Baku, E1 is now only 4 points behind Jack, and he would need quite a few points ahead of Jack, at least 4 points more than Jack this race, so they can be level.
But yeah,
It's qualifying. Let's see who goes out first.
Yeah,
Looks like the McLaren and the Ferrari just in front.
Yeah, one of the easiest tracks in this calendar today.
Yeah, this track is very simple. I think only about 10 corners, so
yeah, one of the quickest tracks. As more professional drivers can even, with maxed out cars, they can possibly get 1 minute times like flat out 1 minute. But still, yeah, as we see everyone coming up for that.
That is Albert, or is that Anis that has just overtaken him for track position, and that will be Anis. So I'll take you through Anis's lap because it looks old. That's a Ferrari down there that has spun, and that is lubricated. No, he hasn't spun. Seemed like he spun because it looked like it stopped moving. But Anis will be the first man to set his lap time. Currently going through turn 8, letting the Ferrari by there. Wait, no, he hasn't let the Ferrari by.
Oh.
And now he has. Yes, so Kerr will be the first one to set his lap. DRS wide open as he goes to the line to start his flying lap. Turn 1 about gear 3 corner, very tricky if you go up on the sausage curb. Gear 4 for him though. DRS all the way up to turn 2. Turn 2 was obviously flat out, like a lot of corners in this calendar. Not really a turn, but a heavy braking zone for turn 3. Around gear 2, very easy to spin the rear if you get the power too early. Kerr does that just right. DRS wide open, heading down to turn 4. Only 3 DRS zones in there. 2 of them are in sector 1, and 1 of them is just at the end of sector 1. Just start sector 2, you could say.
Yeah,
anyway, heading to turn 6 and turn 7, very fast without gear 4. This one being about gear 6, gear 5, using all the exit curve for turn 8. Heading down to turn 9. Turn 9 is very quick, but you want to stay on track limits, otherwise your lap time could be invalidated. He does stay on track limits, and turn 10, go around the final corner. DRS wide open, shoot out to the line, and it is a 1:06.0. That is a very bad time, and people are just going quicker and quicker.
As Anis sets a 1 minute 1:04.2. Good luck from the McLaren driver. I mean, he has his lap will probably be beaten by the Red Bull drivers, which have not made a lap yet. So I think they're gonna do that in a minute. So yeah, 14 minutes left. So let's see who has pole today. Will be anyone.
Yep, and Reed has gone 5 tenths quicker than anyone else. And could he be doing track limits? He's done track limits quite a lot, and that is the Alpine that has gone round at turn 3.
I think a Mercedes is. But it's alright, but as
that is Reed with a 1:03.8, 4 tenths quicker than Anis. Jack going just slower than Anis though. He is 0.05 of a second off of Anis's pace, and so Jack has some work to do if he wants to be getting on the front row with his teammates.
But yeah, Reed saying a very good lap, as I was saying that he'd probably be beaten by one of the Red Bull drivers. As could have Jack made a error on his lap, or is that just pure pace from Anis?
I mean, as I said, you know, people have a lot of suspicions on Anis that he you know, does track limits and stuff, which one a really good place to do track limits here to gain, and you would gain a lot of time if you do track limits, is turn 9 and turn 10. If you go track limits there and we catch you, lap time will definitely be invalidated, because you gain at least around 3/10, 2/10 if you go wide there, because you're able to carry all that exit speed into turn 10, and then all the exit speed from turn 10 to the line, and then you get DRS as well. So could be suspicions, but we'll have to see.
Yeah, we'll get the data of if he was or not, but I was riding on board with him, and then after the last corners, we got switched to the camera that you were spectating and watching. So, but yeah, as one of the, I think, yeah.
That's E1 on our lap, so he's going to try and set his fastest lap time, and Anis is back out the pits. He's going to try and qualify on the medium compound tyre.
Yeah, it is a gamble for him, like he did in, I think it was, was it Spain when he won? Yeah.
Yeah, it was Spain.
When he took that massive gamble. But yeah, is there any rain forecasts?
Nope. Hello?
Yep. So.
Oh, I think you might have lagged. No rain forecast for today. It seems like it's going to be a dry race. Next we have Silverstone.
Yep.
No, so,
and then after Silverstone, the contract window is open, so that will probably be like
the contract window is open.
the
So
team principal and team principals will probably be looking for other drivers, but I think Red Bull are gonna stick to what they have as spectacular PLA drivers there. I mean, they've been fast all around the season, but still there could be a lot of driver changes within, I think, after 2 races after this, so when round 8 starts. So we'll let you know what happens and who has changed their drive and who has changed teams and stuff. So yeah, but yeah, as E1 goes P2.
E1 does go P2, and he is only 300ths off of Reed, the man on pole. These two have been switching pole around as well as Jack in these last few races. But so far,
yeah.
I think I'm pretty sure Reed has the most pole positions this season so far.
And I think did he qualify on the mediums or no?
When?
Anas.
He's on his lap now. He's coming to turn 9 and 10. Oh, he's backed off his lap.
Yeah, he might go for a double warm-up lap for those mediums, but I think he's going to go again. So we'll get DRSs and he's going to go.
We just didn't see the improvement, so DRS wide open, heading down to turn 1.
But yeah, turn 1. Here we go. Keep this clean and always went really wide.
Track limits.
That's track limits.
Wide onto the sausage curve. Yellow sausage curve there.
But he's still carrying on, even though he did go wide.
He's 2 temps down on his lap at the moment. It doesn't look like he's going to go quick. Remember, it's very hard to go quick on the mediums on this track unless you do some sort of track limits. But yes, Jack is on a lap. He at the moment is going through the straight, heading down to turn 4. DRS wide open.
But yeah, loads of other people from the top 5 trying to get improve their laps as E1 and Jack and the McLaren. And McLaren just went past the Williams. He almost got hold up, but still
Jack
he is
set
going.
purple sector 1, purple sector 2. Sorry.
Oh.
Could this be a fastest lap from Jack?
Could it? It could be. As we'll see, if he can get to pole, I'm not sure. He could be.
And he does keep the Red Bull on track limits.
As it is
and
pole.
He does. He gets pole by 0.02 of a second, and that was a mighty lap from Jack. He would have put his all into improving that 4 temps, and he has put it on pole by 0.02 of a second.
But yeah, as I was saying before, he could have made a mistake on his first lap. That's why he was a bit down the order, like P4, P3 was. But yeah, as you see now he has the pace, and that was just pure pace, and he did not make an error on that lap, and he is pole position. It is Red Bull 1-2 by 2.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
that would have been a mighty lap from Jack. They are both very quick drivers, both competing for the same championship. Obviously, Jack being the more experienced driver and having his one championship.
yeah, he won the championship last season. As still we have yellow flags. I'm not sure why, but as the Ferrari of Kalen is just stopped on the track for like he just stopped completely, which is dangerous.
And Reed is also on a flying lap, and he has gone 1/10 quicker. Could we see him take pole position back? Because he is 1/10 up on his time going through the sector 2 mark.
Oh, he's
Doing a
gone
lot
really
of track
wide.
limits there.
Yeah, he's done track limits there. And so what time is he gonna get? He's gonna
But
get
he does
pole.
go quickest, and it's by 0.08 of a second. They are switching around pole every lap that they do.
He
And
did go wide. He did go really wide on the last corner. Well, not the last corner.
he
The
did.
second to last corner. Yeah, very wide. So that will probably be looked at if this is his pole lap or not. But yeah,
And if he gets pole from this, he's going to have to give the position back to Jack, because he overtook Jack in that lap. But if Jack manages to overtake him again, then maybe the stewards might think no investigation necessary. He's still in P2, you know.
yeah.
But if he doesn't, then he might have to give the position back to Jack.
But yeah, if it's just the same order again, then it probably won't be looked at as. Oh, Mercedes has gone wide a bit. And he's about to finish his lap. And he does not
And
improve.
Jack comes out for his outlap.
Yeah, he's probably trying to get this pole position today. But yeah,
And he will be trying to take this pole position today, because he is behind in the championship, and he'll be thinking he needs to get ahead of Reed by at least about round 10. And he has 5 races to do that, including this one.
Alright. I'll be right back real quick. You carry on. And I'll be right back just a minute. But yeah, everyone on the track has set a lap time, and that will improve. There's only 5 minutes left, so yeah.
And I'm not sure what Jack is doing. Heating up his, you know, he's got full brake pressure and full throttle at the moment, so not sure what he is doing. Maybe trying to heat up the engine. Not sure what that does. I've never tried in my life, and I don't think I will, because that seems like in real life the car would probably explode. But I will take you through Jack's flying lap. He's going to need to heat up the tyres like crazy, going onto the grass there to avoid the cars behind him. He has a little bit of a gap to the Ferrari and the McLaren, and this might be where he sends it. Or will he send it after the McLaren and the Ferrari? Because
Yeah,
he's now piping up the speed, heading down to turn 9. The Ferrari and the McLaren. Don't know. Oh, this is Albert and Kalen once again. They've done this in Baku, and they're doing it now. As Jack starts his outlap, DRS wide open. He is across the start-finish line, and heading down to turn 1. Let's see what his track limits is. Oh, cuts that corner a little bit there. Both Red Bulls cutting corners now.
but yeah, I'm back. But yeah, I just saw now after just coming back. Yeah, Jack going a bit wide there.
And that's a purple sector 1 from Jack at the moment. DRS wide open, heading down to turn 4. As I said, 3 DRS zones, both very close to each other. All of them very close to each other. So those are probably sector at the start of sector 2 and all the way through sector 1. are the best overtaking zones in this track. Obviously, all three of them being straights, and that is Anis that has spun it on his out lap. But Jack has backed off his lap now.
Yeah, he was up.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was up on the lap, and then I don't know. I think because of that turn one incident where he just had an
If he
error.
dives into the pits now, he can get another lap in, but he doesn't.
Going
He goes
again.
out for another lap, going over that yellow sausage curve. That could hurt his underbody, but he did stay on track limits, so that's fine. Heading down to turn one, let's see how he does. Going over that sausage curve, using all the exit curve to good use. Heading down to turn two, flat out, which is obviously flat out, which turn three is the next actual braking zone. Heavy braking zone here, geared to around 45 miles per hour, could be the slowest speeds of that corner. Just wide open heading down to turn four. Turn four is where Lewis Hamilton did hit Alex Albon, and he spun round into the gravel trap.
But yeah,
Going through turn five at the moment. Turn six and turn seven, very fast series of corner gear. Turn six is and that's him on the gravel. He's on the gravel and he has spun it on his flying lap, and that could be his last flying lap.
yep.
Unless he can get into the pits and back out in 1 minute, and in what literally just 1 minute, then his qualifying session could be finished.
As the McLaren goes really wide, as I have no idea what happened there.
And that does put him up to P2. So how wide did he go?
He went really wide, like really wide.
So that could be a lap invalidation for him, because that's put him up to P2, and that can gain you about 3 tenths, and it has gained him about 3 tenths. So he's now on the front row, and that will be quite unfair for E1 and Jack, who was a victim of him.
Yeah, you probably have to give back 2 places. Actually, no, he was P4 or P5, right?
He's P4.
Yeah, P4. He probably has to give back the positions on the start of the race, 2 positions back, and try to keep the P4 without letting as many drivers back. But yeah, his lap is probably getting deleted, and it will probably be a Red Bull 1-2 unless someone else can do anything. But yeah, Reed is out for another lap, but I don't think he has to do that.
Unless Jack comes out now, he will not get another lap time, and I don't think he will get another lap time.
Yeah, and I think unless everyone keeps this way, and the top 5 for the rest of the top 5 is not out except from Reed and I think McLaren still. But yeah, just have to wait and see what happens, as I don't know. I think it's only Reed and Elias. As yeah, I think it's Reed now only because Elias retired, so he just retired. So yeah, I think Reed doesn't really have to do this lap.
Yeah, and he'll save those tyres for the race now, and probably dive back into the pits.
But the Mercedes is out, as there's no point, as
There's no time for it.
yeah, as he spun. The Mercedes has spun. But yeah, that is qualifying over. It is a Red Bull 1-2
and
because
we have the Red Bull 1-2, obviously because Anis's lap was invalidated, so he'll be starting in P4.
yeah,
So, yes.
I'll tell him that right now. Yeah, I just gave him the message, so he should be doing that.
So there's our top three, because Anis got his grid penalty, which effectively has to give back the positions to P until he gets down to P4. So we have our top three, and it's the two Red Bulls who stick on the front row, and it's the Mercedes have a 3-5 with the McLaren splitting them in P4 in the middle. But something has seemed to happen to the lobby, so I'm not sure what's happened to the lobby, but something has. Okay, everyone's saying that their lobby is screwed, so